Okay, welcome back. So I started to think about what's my strategy here. I definitely want inbound because you get 2 victory points per kill. That I think is a guarantee. It would have been nice if we would get this formation because there's 5 bombers instead of 4. The other thought is it'd be nice if we got map 2 because there's just a lot more bombers to shoot out. But I think map 2 is dangerous because getting 6 OP is not a lot. I mean, yeah, you get 6 fighters out there, but so there's a lot of things to consider here. But let's just see what we get. So we're going to start rolling here for the map first. I rolled a 1, so guess what? We're getting map 2. And I'm not willing to spend 7 experience points to change that. So bear with me. With one hand holding this camera, I flip us over to map 2. Okay, so we have lots of bombers. Lots and lots and lots of them. We might even want to do an over-target mission and let the flak knock the bombers out and then just pursue them. Ooh, that's an interesting strategy. We would only get 1 victory point for each, so I would need to take out 5. So here's the deal. You need to take out 5 bombers at 1 victory point each. You only, at most, can get 6 fighters on the board. And you need 1 fighter for each pursuit, right? So in order to get 5 victory points, I have to send 5 fighters off the map. I just think that's really hard because, we're going to take damage, end up over in the damage box over there. I just think at best I'm going to get 3 or 4 fighters to leave the map. I mean, just think about the last mission. We only got 3 fighters to leave out of the however many we had. I think we had 6 last mission. Yes, we had 6 last mission, and 3 of the 6 was able to pursue. So we got to assume that that's the best we're going to be able to do. So we've got to get 5 points, and the best we can do is get 3 pursuers, and that means you need 2 points each. You have to get 2 points each, so this has to be an inbound mission. So let's see if we get lucky and roll for an inbound mission. And of course we don't. So I have to make a decision. Right now it's an outbound mission. Now the other thought is I can make sure I have 8 fighters. So then I increase my chances that more fighters will leave the map, right? So, but I still don't think I'm going to get 5 out of 8 to leave the map. So yeah, I said I would do it. So let's just do, right now we have a -7 XP from the previous total. And I'm going to guarantee we got an inbound mission. So we have map 2, inbound. And now we need a good roll here. And we did not get a good roll. So we're looking at 4 fighters. And do I want to spend 6 or 7 more experience points to guarantee that I get 2 more fighters? Oh, if I send 4, 3 of the 4 have to pursue in order for us to... This is just looking worse and worse as we go. I should have just kept my experience points and just banked them for next season. I feel like I'm committed now. And the only way I was going to get 6 fighters if I rolled a perfect 10. So we're going to do it. -7 more. So let's hope that our escort roll is a little bit better. It was. So we have an L4S. L4S. That last one was an L6S. And We're gonna get 6. We're doing our 4. Grim would have been the next one. We're not gonna use our greens because I don't want to lose them. If these guys die, I can't replace them. So we're just gonna set them off to a little pile I can't see very well. And we'll go ahead and take Bauer. Add him to the mix. I know that's a little out of order. I apologize. Nothing would have changed based on the escorts. Taking 2 off. I'm just sorting my escorts. They're coming in. They will exit on turn 4. And then everything else comes back. We're on mission 1. Let's get out our situation manual. We have map 2, inbound, page 7. Okay, let's roll for damage. I rolled a 10. Ooh, 3 damage. I like that. Looks like the lead bomber on 3 of the 4 groups. So we're grabbing, I got 2 tokens in my hand. I'm grabbing the 3rd. First one there, second one there, 3rd one there. Okay, let's start here. That's an 8. Okay, that one is fallen. I actually don't mind that I'm losing bombers. There's no way I'm gonna knock all these out with my measly 6 guys and no rockets, no bombs. So the fact that some of these are gonna be out of the game before we even start just means that these numbers, these high numbers are gonna be lower for me, and that's good. So let's do this 10 up here. Look at that, I rolled a 10. Oh my goodness. So we got a destroyed there. And then we have a 4 here. Watch me miss this one. Nope, we got all 3 of them are out. That's actually really good. I think if this was 1943, I would be sad because I don't want that to happen. But now I do. I mean, this 4 just became a 3. I mean, things are just a lot better. Okay, so that's good. Very good. A good start. So let's do our anchor. It is nose high. That's actually sad. We like nose high. So let's do the sun and don't let that be nose high. 3. It's high flank. That's not a bad spot. So high flank sun. And tactical points is black. Flight limit will be red. 8 and 6. So 4 tactical points, 9 flight limit. So tactical points are 4. The turn is 9. So one of the things I can consider is waiting until the escorts leave and start this game on mission or turn 4. We did that before and it sort of worked. I don't know if I can take out 3 bombers that quickly. I think I need to do at least 2 passes. One thing I can do is wait until turn 3, so I cheat a little bit, and then just do 1 turn with the escorts on the map. That might work. Or I just man up and play the whole thing. I don't like that option, because I feel like I could ruin my day, and there will be tears in my beer for a long time. Oh. You know what? I will go in the middle. I'm going to delay my entry for 2 turns. I have no idea if that's smart. But that's what I'll do. Okay. So these are our two non-expert guys. They're going to come in flank low. Our 4 experts are going to come in nose low. And Now we go to escorts step. So let's see where they come in at. I rolled a 4. So there's going to be 3 forward and 2 trailing. Okay, let's do the forward first. I rolled an 8. He moves to below trailing. I rolled a 7. He goes to flank level, which is right there. That is not good. We're gonna get intercepted. No, we won't. We won't. We will get away. Boy, did we get lucky there. So that is going to create a dilemma for us. But we'll worry about that next turn. So let's move to the next turn. Okay, so here's the dilemma. If I attack, this escort's going to just intercept us. That's why he's there. So I have to get out of here. Now the good news is I can move to the nose, anywhere on the nose for 2, or the tail for free. So I can easily get away and go to the tail, which that part's good. The bad part is if I want to do my little trick where I, come in evasive, you have to go oblique, because it's impossible to be attacking from the nose and from the tail and then use the evasive trick to get rid of the collision check. See, everything's about the collision check for me. So let's look at these real quick and make sure I can even do it. So if I'm coming from the nose, right here, I can come from the nose here and then also go sideways here, and this is where I would do my collision check. That's where my strategy would work. The thing that's funny is every single one of these other ones, I can't even do that strategy. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go to tail level with them, and I'm going to move these ones up to so I can go to any flank for 0. I can go, so I'm going to move okay, here's what's going on in my head. I'm sorry, I'm doing a video and not explaining what I'm thinking. I wanted to get this. So in order to get that, I need to have different altitudes. So what I may do is one of these is going to go to tail level, the other one will go to tail high. That's how I'll do it. Okay, I'm going to do it that way. And then these guys will go to a nose level. I was going to break these guys up because one of these could fly over to there and get the sun bonus, but I need 4 in the same approach box in order to get swarm. So anyways, I know I spent a lot of time on that. I apologize. So let's get to escort. So we're going to do the forward one first. I rolled a 4, so he moves to above trailing. Very bad. And now we're going to do the below trailing one. He goes to tail low, which we're fine. He is close, but this is going to move here, and then that's 2 spaces away, so we're fine. Okay, now we go to turn 4, and boom, escorts exit. So we don't have to worry about that guy in high trailing. So that decision to start on round 2, I think made me look much more brilliant than I really am. So thank you with that. And so now we do our move. We're going to attack. 1, 2, and then here's 4 more coming in level nose. And I just realized I need to shuffle these cards before we start. So bear with me. I could stop this video, I guess, and just do another one. I don't have fancy camera editing software. Some of you may have noticed I recorded vertically for a while. I wasn't even smart enough to know that there was a difference between that and horizontal, and I apologize for being such a noob at this. I hope you're enjoying the videos. You should be if you're this far into the series. So I'm going to make a decision that may piss some of you off. I'm just going to put the phone down and shuffle real quick. So I apologize for that, and I'll be right back. So you can hear me shuffling. So we can talk about Confucius say jokes. Man who run behind car get exhausted. Man who chase car get exhausted. Man who run in front of car get tired. Man who fart in church sit in his own pew. That's what Buttfargen is. The pilot, Buttfargen, is definitely one of those guys. He sits in his own pew. That'll be our inside joke for this video series. He sits in his own pew as he knocks down all the bombers. Okay, I got some shuffling in. I only shuffled 2 of the decks, and we're good to go. Okay, so while I was shuffling, I was trying to decide where to go. This is obviously great if I'm doing the evasive strategy, but I'm not. I'm going for all-out kills here. So here we have a 3 and a 2, and a 1 and a 2. There, oh, we got anchored nose. So we have to be mindful that the nose is anchored. So this is actually a 3 total. But that doesn't matter because this one ignores the anchored nose. Same here. These two ignore the anchored nose. In fact, I think this is our best one. You got a 3 here. Oh no, that's a 3. So what do we got? We got 2, 2. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's 3 or 2, no matter which way you go. So I think see, like this one, the 3 is these 2 spots, and then you have 2 2s. Here you have a 3 and a 2, so the 3s are in the rear here. And if you go to this one, the 3s are in the front. But these 3s are actually 2s because of this. Ooh, let me think about that. So that's actually a 1, and that's actually a 2. So this one's looking really good because this actually has only 1 3, 2 2s, and a 1. This one has 2 2s, so 4 2s on that one. So I don't think that's as good, although none of them are 3. This one is just bad because there's anchored nose even, so that's a 3. Don't do that one. This one is a 2 1s right here. That's a 1, that's a 1. And then this is a 3 and a 3. Ooh, okay, so that's interesting. I would get 2 1s, but I have 2 really bad 3s. I think this is our best one. So I will do that. We're going to go in 2, 3. These are tail level. That one's tail level. This one's tail high. And then we're going to put 2. Am I going to do 2 and 2? That means I have to do 2 collision checks. Oh, I don't like that. You know what, the other thing I can do is I don't have to put them all in the same element. I don't have to do that at all. So, for example, I can put these ones here for the best, for a 2 and a 2 instead of a 2 and a 3. And this is a 1 and a 2, But I can come here and just get a 1 and a 1. I think the reason I put them all in the same one because I wanted to get a lot of damage markers on. But yeah, let's do this instead. So we're going to go here and there. And then these two will go in the back. Ooh, hold on. I do get a position advantage. All right, going back to the original plan. So then the question becomes, do I want to do 2 collision checks or 1? And I'm going to do... I'm going to do 1 collision check there. And it'll be Zweigert. Who's the one with the least experience? Yeah, it's Zweigert. Okay, apologies there. They're all determined. Not going to do any evasive. We have to do a collision check, but first we have to say where they're going. All four of the front guys are going to climb to the tail. The ones in the rear are going to climb, roll towards the sun. Both of them. Both of these guys. Climb rolling towards the sun. I'll put it in the middle just to show that. And all of these are level. Okay, collision check. Zweigert's going to do it. I have to get really lucky because I'm determined. And you know how much I hate these. I don't even want to reveal it. I just want to end the video and go to bed. Okay. Oh. The skies above the Reich gods have favored us today. So this marker, since we're determined, goes on the board. The designer of the game argued that this was like so valuable to get that marker there. And I always told him that it's worthless to me. But for once, it is going to help us. So it goes on the board. Very, very happy with that. That is huge. So we get Swarm. We get Rata, because there's 3 in one spot. And we get Advantage, because there's 2 different altitudes, and there's also 2 different directions. So we get all 3. And just as a reminder, these 2 cancel a hit, and it's only for this element right here. So there is a possibility, because we're going from the nose, that this one could move into the next element. And if we did continuing fire in that next element, I cannot use a cancel hit. It's a rule we don't experience very often, but it's one to bear in mind. Okay, so now here's the real question. Which one do I do first? And I'm going to do Grim first. So he's tail level. And that is a 3. And he gets no bonuses. So 3 level. He takes a hit and he does a hit. So Grim is not an expert, so he's going to use a cancel hit there. That was well done. And so he's going to do a damage. Also well done. And his damage is a wing. Very happy with that. Okay, and he does not progress. Okay, so that's a tail shot. Oh, hold on, he was level. I did low. He was level. So same outcome, except he's riding the tail. Oh, what do? I'm going to draw again. No, I'm not going to draw again. One of the things with riding the tail is you can, instead of attacking a second time, you can immediately go back. So that's what we're going to do. He's going to go back to the level spot for the next round. Yes, that's what he's going to do. Okay. So now I'm going to do the Bauer. He's hightail. So hightail, his number is a 2. So hightail 2 determined is a hit on him and nothing on the bomber. So we're going to go ahead and cancel that hit. So both of our cancels are gone. Bauer is not an expert. He does not have luck. And he doesn't progress. There's 3 more fighters there, so I'm not going to use Schwarm. Okay, so the 2 tails are resolved. So now everything else is nose level. And I'm going to draw 4 cards here. We're going to do Buttfargen first. So Buttfargen is nose level, and he's in a zone that's normally 3, but this makes it a 2. So nose level 2. Nose level 2. He takes a hit, and he does a hit, and he progresses 2. So this is one of those examples I was talking about. He's going to progress 1, 2. So he's no longer in that element, but we don't have the cancel hit things anymore either. So Buttfargen is going to use his luck to avoid the hit, and then he does a hit from the card. So we're going to go ahead and draw that, and it is on the gunner. That's an interesting one. And then he has this ability. And if you recall, that ability is add a damage to any attack result. So we're going to do another hit. It's like his own personal Schwarm. All right, so let's roll 10. Nope, he's not that lucky. So he did a wing damage. So that's 3. And I'm going to use a Schwarm to do yet another one. I basically want to take this thing down. So we got a wing. Oh, look at that. He's going to be destroyed if we ever pursue him. He's up to 7, and I'm going to use the last Schwarm. I want to take this sucker out. And it's another wing hit. And it's for 1. Dang it. He is still flying. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Okay, so no experience points for Buttfargen. Bauer already went, so now we're going to go to Zweigert. We're just going to start from the top and work our way down. Remember, they're all climbing to the tail. So he's coming in nose level with a 1, determined. Nose level 1, determined. He takes a hit, he does a hit, he progresses 2. He can only progress 1. There is no second spot for him to go to. So that is Zweigert, and he uses his luck. Okay, so that mitigates the hit. So now we got to do a hit on the bomber. And the bomber gets a gunner hit. So now we go to Schmidt. Nose, level, 1, collision check. All right. He got an exit for 1 TP. I think, I always forget what these do. I think he has to exit the map or spend a TP. Pay the TP cost and the fighter breaks away to the tail position. If you do not pay, the fighter exits instead. Okay, so we will pay the tactical point, and then he breaks away, Schmidt to the tail position, and so we put him in the return box high, like so. I'm okay with that. And now we got Kremler, last but not least. Now this, by the way, is another token that stays on the board for a cohesion check. So we're at level 1. We have to do a collision check and we do a damage. So I'm going to draw the damage on the bomber first. Got a fuselage hit. I hit. So the bomber falls. So that's good. And both of these go here with the bomber, like so. And Kremler gets an experience point, and so does our staff. Okay, he progresses 2, so he's going to go here. It doesn't matter. We don't need the blue things anymore. Good enough. And we still have to resolve a collision check. This is for Kremler. And the collision check, boy, we are getting so lucky, is there. So we get to add a third one there. Remember, everything's simultaneous, so even though the bomber is out, that collision check could have damaged the bomber even more, and we would have applied that damage, because remember, the damage goes into that box over there. So we definitely would have applied it, but we didn't have to do any of that. So these go away. And I'm going to draw 4 continuing fire. Get rid of this blue here. We'll do Buttfargen first. He's in a 2. He's climbing, so he takes a hit. And he did use his luck already. So his luck is sort of running out here. And that's not a good one. He took a really bad hit. And he returns. Next we do Kremler. Kremler is in a 1. And nothing happens for him. He makes it back. We're going to do Zweigert. And we do Debris. So let's see what we get. We've got an odd number. The fighter is hit. So Zweigert already used his luck. So he takes a hit. And that's not good either. Then we do Bauer. He is climb rolling. After resolving continue fire, spend a TP. So we will lose another tactical point, and Bauer is going to end up high. Okay, so I just did a sloppy job with the cards here. Okay, that ends the round. We move. Look at what I did. So this is on 9. There we go. We move to turn 5. Okay, for the move, we're going to attack level with Grim. These two are going to move up. And Bauer is going to move up. And I have 2 checks I need to do. So red 7, black 6. So red fails, black passes. So believe it or not, Buttfargen shakes it off, and then Zweigert is going to go into the fuselage box. So we already lost a fighter. Okay. Next, the escorts are gone, so we're going to do, we just did recovery, so we're going to do the cohesion check. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So as long as I don't roll a 10, it fails. So we got a loose formation there, and these 3 markers though go away. Okay, so now we do the attack. We have Grim here coming in level, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like this bomber is going to fall on its own if I just let him keep checking cohesion checks. So I'm going to pick on these ones back here. So we're going to go here and take on that bomber back there. He's going to roll that way, and he's level. He's going to do determined. So Grim is tail level 2. He takes a hit and does a hit. So the damage to him is not bad. And the damage he does, let's see if we get a good roll. Nope. All right, he does 1 damage to the wing. Okay, I'm gonna draw continuing fire. It is a 2, so good news there. And he's going to go into the return box with some damage. All right, next turn, we move to turn 6. This way. Okay, Kremler is going to pursue. And I did something wrong. Trying to realize what I did wrong. I think the thing I did wrong is this should be here. There's no way there's 2 turns in between there, so yeah. Okay, so Kremler's going to pursue that bomber. And that bomber is not an automatic kill. So I will do that. Bauer is going to attack from high. He will get plane or sun advantage. And then Schmidt, what will Schmidt do? Yeah, he'll do high as well. And then Buttfargen will move into position. We have a 4 back there we need to resolve. So let's see. I rolled a 6. Well done. Okay, and then this is the big one, cohesion check for there. Rolled a 6. 5, 6, 7, 8. It definitely happens. He goes kaput. And then we have a cohesion check here, a miracle roll of a 1. And the 10 definitely doesn't help us there. So I am going to pick on that guy there. Yeah, we're going to pick on the same guy. Unfortunately, I'm not going to qualify for any, I'm not at different elevations or anything. I probably should have returned them low. But anyways, let's see what this is. We'll do the oblique guy first, Bauer. So he's doing an oblique attack from high. His spot is a 2. Oh, I forgot to say, where are they going to? Bauer will go, he's going to roll dive to tail low. And Schmidt is going to climb roll to the sun. Okay, so now we're doing Bauer. He's high. Lethality 2. He's going to progress 3. So he's going to go 1, like that. It's gonna move to there, and that's it. And he does no damage, but he has to do a collision check. So this could be bad. Oh, no impact. Okay, so we leave the marker there. So now we're gonna do a tail high. Tail high Schmidt. And he's on a 2. So tail high 2, he takes a damage. And Schmidt has not used his luck yet, so he will use it now. But he takes a damage, nothing happens. He progresses 1, which is interesting. So he will go there. Okay, I'm gonna draw 2 continuing fire. We will do Bauer in the back first. He's in a 2 spot. He is diving. If diving, change to evasive, and that's what we'll do. So if we change it to evasive, he doesn't take a hit. So the only drawback is it's going to take him 2 turns to recover. And I didn't need to use the sun. Okay, and now we're going to do the other guy. Got a friendly fire, so let's get an even. We want an even. No, of course we don't get an even. And with friendly fire, we rolled odd. Oh, we get to skip, so that's good. At least it wasn't anything bad. And he's going to end up there. Okay, we move on to turn 7. So this is the turn we have to start hitting some bombers here. So, Buttfargen is going to attack high approach. Bauer is going to move up. These 2 are going to move up. And now we're going to do cohesion check. So this is our moment of truth right here. I rolled a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dang it. Dang it. Oh. Okay. And I'm going to roll here. I got a 3. Nothing happens. Okay, so this goes away. So now we got to do some attacks here. Oh, those ones up there are not attacking. So we only have 1 attacker. I'm going to go after these because I'm afraid I'm not going to get it. So let's finish it off. So tail high, that is a 2 lethality there. Tail high 2, he does a damage. Buttfargen does it all. So we have a wing. And we rolled a 10, he's going to fall. Look at that. He would have destroyed it. Oh, we actually didn't want a 10. That would have been a destroy. That would have been 2 experience points for the Buttfargen. Okay, well, I almost threw that back in the cup. As you can see, this plane is deader than dead. It's got 10 wing damage. So all we need is somebody to pursue it, and it'll be done. So that guy's there. Buttfargen did his job. He does get 1 experience point. Let's not, I guess, moan and cry too much for him. He gets 1, and the staff gets 1 more. And I forgot to put a fall in there. So when that happens, it's an automatic -2 when all the bombers are gone. It's an automatic kaput. So he is sitting in a 0 zone for the continuing fire. So as you can see, the 0 is good. He was rolling into the sun. So if climber rolling towards position with the sun, skip continuing fire. It didn't matter. He was not taking any damage anyways. So he returns high over there. Okay, and that ends the turn. We go to turn 8. So Grimm is going to pursue. And Bauer will move up. Schmidt is going to attack, but Fargan moves up. I don't think... So if Schmidt knocks one out this round, it is possible for Buttfargan or Bauer to intercept it. But yeah, we're running out of time. So there's not much left to do here. Cohesion check. So I need a 1. Get one. And so we have Schmidt coming in from the side. So I would love to pick on this one, but that's a 4, and I don't like that. So we'll go there. So he's got a high oblique attack. And I'm going to make it evasive for him. And he's going to dive, roll towards the tail. Okay. Oblique, high, 2, evasive. Look at that, he actually hits. That's awesome. All right, so, and he has the sun actually. I forgot to put it on him. All right, let's see if we get a miracle roll. Nope. So we did 1 damage there. Get continuing fire. Oh no, I don't think he's an expert. Yes, he is. He is. Schmidt is an expert. Awesome. Okay, he does another hit. Ooh, get a 10, get a 10, get a 10, get a 10. No. Okay, so 2 more damage. And he did an evasive return, so he's going to be way down there in the return box. Okay, I believe that ends the turn. So we are on the final turn of the game. And this is the rule I was talking about. Can I go off the map to pursue for a bomber that has not yet fallen? Because that bomber will fall in the same exact turn that I'm leaving to pursue. I'm assuming that as long as it's still in the same line. So here's what the situation would be. It would look like this. A bomber would be there, but before we know that, I would leave the map. I have to make that decision now. Then later in the same round, a bomber would be on the same turn. See that? So can this bomber intercept that? I'm assuming yes. I would assume that this situation where I left early and now I'm chasing a bomber that came out later, that would be not allowed. So anyways, that's the question. And with that said, I will I'll do that. So Buttfargan's gonna go, no. He'll stay on. Bauer will go. And Buttfargan will attack. He gets the sun. And he's high. Okay, he's gonna dive roll to the tail. And he's gonna be evasive again. So we're gonna go after that bomber. High to evasive, nothing happens. I am playing conservative. I'm not to, well, hold on. I needed one more to win. I'm actually very close to winning this game, or this season. Oh, I would have had to be determined. I have to take him out. This, by the way, would have moved up. I have to win. The other thing is I need to roll for a cohesion check, which would have failed. So that changes things too. So this is no longer a 2, it's a 1. So let me grab the oblique card I just drew. And there it is, right there. I would have hit. So without changing anything, other than forgetting the cohesion check, we got an engine. So we need a little bit of a miracle roll here. But Fargan is the luckiest guy ever. So we have a bomber that is down. And grabbing a token here, he's fallen. We get an experience point, but Fargan gets another experience point. And this goes, draw continuing fire. He is dive rolling, so we skip continuing fire. By the way, if you are unsure, like it doesn't matter whether you climb or dive, the dive rolling tends to have more of those opportunities to skip continuing fire, especially if you're determined. Dive rolling is a really good option if you don't care which of the two you're going to do. And that was exactly the situation here, but he was in evasive. So even if he took a hit, the sun was going to help him. And that's the end of the round. So this particular bomber goes there, like so. And let's clean up some board here. These two fighters are just going home. I always feel like this little piggy went to the market. That's what I always think of when I think of this. Okay, we have 2 tactical points. We have 3 bombers in pursuit, or 3 fighters in pursuit. That middle bomber is a guaranteed kill. So let's take care of that one. This is the one that has all the wing damage on him, if you remember. We only needed 5, so this is a guaranteed kill. So Grim doesn't get any experience points, but he did succeed in his pursuit, and all this damage goes away, and the staff gets 2 experience and 2 precious victory points. So let's do Kremler first. So in his situation, he has a cockpit damage and a gunner damage. So the gunner situation is if there is 1 or more damage markers in this box, the lethal level is reduced by 1. So for example, that's already a 0, but back here, that lethality level is a 0. So he can do a tail attack. So that's what this is. This one is a really good roll. He might kill the bomber without even trying. So I am not going to bring in those 2 tactical points. No, I will do 1. Let's do 1 just in case. Just in case this fails. And it did fail. So he's coming in, he gets a free shot. And I'm going to do tail level because I want to ride the tail. So Kremler comes in. Oh, we got to do the sun. I rolled a 9. The sun is here. So actually he's going to come in there. So he's coming in nose high, direct. Nose, this is a tail card. Nose high, direct, 0. He takes a hit, but he does a hit. And so let's roll an even. We did not roll an even, so he takes a hit. The sun did not protect him, and that is an extremely bad hit. But the damage he does, it's a wing damage, so let's roll for the wing. We need a 9 or a 10. Nope. Okay, so now we have to resolve this right away. I'm just going to put this card back real quick. So I need a 9 or a 10 to stay in this. Oh, look at that. I got a 9. I can't believe that. This would not, we would have lost the season. Well, we wouldn't have lost the season, but we would not have won. I need these victory points to win this season. Okay, so level is 1 TP. So I'm going to spend 1 TP. This is my last pass. So I'm going to go tail level with a 0 lethality because the gunner's dead. And there it is, tail level, 1 hit and no damage to the bomber. Or no, right here, 0. So we take a hit, which is a little better than the last one, but still pretty bad. And we do 1 final hit to this bomber, which is another wing damage. It's not enough to get it out right, but we now have 2 markers here, so we need a 7 to 10. 7 to 10, let's go. There it is. I rolled a 10. Okay, this bomber is destroyed. So Kremler is going to get 2 experience points. So he just got another. Oh, look at this. Kremler actually has luck. So mission 6, luck. We're going to get rid of this. Boom. I wasn't even checking. And Kremler is going to get that ability. Ding, 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 ding. Kremler did fantastic. And we're going to clean up the board, and we get 2 experience points and 2 more victory points. So we got our last one. Using the rule that says we can pursue somebody in the same spot as us. And put that away. Bauer's on the board. We have 1 tactical point left. I will take it. We have a rudder damage of 1. So we need 3 there. We have an engine damage. We'll resolve that in a second. And we have fuselage of 2. So the engine damage we will do right now. Okay, that's not enough to destroy the engine, but it does give us 2 more tactical points. I'm going to roll for the sun. I rolled a 3, which is no sun. Bauer gets a free pass, and I'm going to do tail level. And I'm going to do evasive. Tail level evasive. It's a lethality of 1. And there it is. He takes a hit, he does a hit, and he rides the tail. So I'm going to do the hit for the bomber. It is an engine hit, a second engine hit. I rolled a 9, and boom. 6 to 10. Bomber destroyed. So Bauer just got 2 victory points, or 2 experience points. We get 2 more for the staff, and we get 2 victory points, giving us a grand total of 16 victory points. We just won the season. Look at that. Wow. And then we got 9 experience, which puts us to 10 experience points going into 1943. And I'm going to write it down right here. Win. Now that was dramatic, folks. We pulled that off. Oh my gosh. But the drum is not over. I gotta resolve this damage. Look at that. That's a good one. That's good, good, good. Let's roll well. Let's roll well. Yes, yes, yes. So the damage goes away. Bauer comes home a hero. Hero for the Reich. And we are done. Okay, so just cleaning up. I'm going to set this aside. We're going to be moving to 1943, so you just flip this over, and there's a new map for 1943. So the bombers are a little different, a little tougher. Some of it's the same, but you can see like the wings are a little tougher, and even the engines are tougher. You need to get better rolls. So it's a little harder in 1943. So I'm really glad we got that win. We have one final thing we need to do, and that's right here. We got to take care of Zweigert. So let's just roll high so we can go home. I rolled a 9. Boom. Couldn't have planned it any better. So Zweigert comes home. He gets an experience point. And there you have it, folks. On advanced rules, we just completed 1942, and we have a win in our box. So just to remind everybody, we needed 15 and we got 16, so we got our win. So we still need to win 3 more throughout the rest of the campaign, but I think we're off to an excellent start. So thank you all for watching. That was a very exciting 1942 season, and I'm very much looking forward to getting some rockets or some bombs. Actually, we get bombs and then rockets later. So hope to see you there. My battery's very low, so this will be it for tonight. Thank you, and have a good night.